Hey guys, Amy here with Profiles Backstage, and I've got your July swag bag tutorial. So we've got a nice, fun, glittery design, nice and easy. Y'all know I love easy. So what we've got in our swag bag this month is a glitter tower. So these are a microfine glitter, like really, really fine. So it's more like a powder glitter. So less mess, and it really gives a really nice shimmer on the nails. Then you've got your black frosting, which is a Profiles favorite. We're going to do our design work in that. And then you've got the duster and bling brush combo. So that is great for when you're applying and dusting off your micro glitters. So let's get into our design. And to get started, I am just using, actually, I'm going to swatch this on a couple colors for you so you can really see the difference in the glitter. I'm starting out with Carly. This is one of my favorite French manicure colors. And next, we're going to swatch the Babe, and this one is Angel. So I will tell you the colors come, if you're fully curing, there's not enough of a tacky layer. So I really under cure these. They're under the light for about 10 seconds. So we'll start off with the Angel one first, and I'm just going in and tapping the glitter right onto that tacky layer. So we are just going to kind of give a rainbow effect, but just remember the tackier that the surface is, the more glitter you're going to get to stick to that surface. So if you find, if you're working with a gel polish that just doesn't give you enough tacky, you could use a base gel that leaves that sticky layer. You could also use like a transfer foil gel that will leave a really, really sticky layer. So how much glitter is going to stay down is totally going to depend on how tacky your base is, because it is such a fine glitter, and it's not like chrome powder. It's not going to burnish in. It definitely needs that tacky layer to adhere. So again, this one is the Carly base, and it's going to give a completely different look because it's got that transparency to it. So we're going to do the same thing, kind of go into a rainbow, and then we're going to use that big duster to dust off and kind of blend everything in. And once we're happy with that, again, we'll cure. So that way you can really see the difference between the white background and the background with the transparent Frenchy color underneath. And again, it's just preference. It's whatever you like. So make sure you've dusted all of that extra glitter off the top so that you're not getting it all into your top coats. So we're going in, I'm just using Outshine, and I'm going to pop this in the lamp. I'm only going to cure for about 15 seconds. Anytime I'm painting on top, I don't want it to be so cured and so hard that like my brush is sliding around. So if you under cure your top coat a little bit, it's going to get a final cure when we cure our gel paint anyway. But this way it kind of leaves a rubbery feel on the surface, and you can get those really nice fine lines. I'm using this is the Line Work number 1 from the Artist Edit collection. I love this brush because you can get some serious fine lines with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just dip it into my gel paint, and I'm just going to load that brush up, and we're going to just kind of roll it in the paint, get as much paint as we can on there, and then rolling it to keep the bristles together so we can get those fine lines. And from here, we're just going to paint our design. I am just doing some doodles. Obviously, y'all can do whatever design suits you for this, but I'm a doodle queen, so I love just doing random designs rather than having to stick with a specific design that will stress me out in my hour service. So again, we're just going in and creating our hearts and stars, and then I'm just adding some extra lines to give it a little bit more detail. And again, this just doesn't have to look like anything specific. So we can just kind of go with whatever shape we want. And again, once we're happy with our design, we're going to go ahead and cure it. The frosting paint is great because it does not move, it does not self-level. You can paint really close lines to each other, and it's not going to kind of self-level into each other. So I really do like that. And the black is super, super black. So you're not going to be having to go over your lines and fix any transparency or anything like that. So again, once we're happy with this, we're going to put this in the lamp and we are going to cure this for the full 60 seconds. So once these come out of the lamp, you do not have to top coat the frosting gel paints. They are good to go. They are non-wipe. I just wanted a smooth surface on these, so I did go back over it with top coat. But you can do it either way, whatever suits you. So another design you can use your glitter powders for. I went in, started with the Angel Babe, and we cured that. Now I'm going in with top coat. We're going to under cure this, remember, giving us that really favorable surface to paint on. We're going to paint some black swirls, and we're going to go right in with that glitter powder, and we're going to sugar that right into the black frosting. So this has not been cured yet. We're pouring it right onto that uncured gel. So once we've got that glitter on there, we're going to pop that in the lamp, give it a quick 15 seconds, and then we're going to dust off any excess glitter. We're going to do this with a couple swirls and add a couple different colors of glitter, and we're going to have a nice dimensional sugared nail. I do love sugared because I like the dimension of the glitter up against that really shiny. Ooh, that yellow is so pretty. So again, we're doing this in steps so that each swirl is a different color and making sure at the very end that we're fully curing this for the 60 seconds. So some clients don't love that really textured sugared feel. So doing it with the micro glitters is nice because it is much, much softer, but still gives that little bit of glam, just so pretty. And again, the black frosting, actually any frosting, is a great product to use because it's a thicker body. It's going to hold on to that glitter and you don't have to worry about it not holding up on top. So that's it for this week, or I should say this month, and we will see y'all next month. Thank you so much for watching.